We should be finishing this up today. Are you finally making out with Tyler now? It's about time. Oh, we're Tyler. Okay.
I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on.
No questions as to why he's
Listen.
here? Okay.
If you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Alyson?
Snitches and talkers.
How is she?
Stitches and walkers.
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Too late.
Well,
Drag him
I'm
into
already
it.
in it.
Yep.
And you look like hell, so...
Just tell him
I just got a lot on my mind.
everything. At least tell one person everything.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
Oh, was that you?
Was that wise man you?
Hey, like I said, I gotta write my own legacy. So, you in?
I don't know.
Yes.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah, it got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
So now he can be mopey while ice fishing.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Wow, this is riveting.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Yeah.
You got this. Reel them in.
Reel in for. Oh god, this is gameplay. Oh no, it's terrible.
Come on, pull up on the rod.
Hold S.
Reel them in.
Okay. Come on.
No, give it a nice pull.
I gotta get this fish.
Come on, pull up on the rod.
I may have failed Allison's breeding, but I'm gonna get this fish, damn it.
Now give it a nice pull.
I got it. I got it.
I'm a regular fish.
Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
Can you cook it for me now?
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Yeah, what time is that exactly?
I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
Don't mention it. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir. You got anything good in there?
Maybe, but who says I'm willing to share?
Okay, fine, be that way. Alright, here we go.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna get this other fish too.
Don't let it escape.
You are mine.
Come here. Okay. Okay. How about them apples?
Oh, nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
See?
Impressed.
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now.
There's only 2 of us.
You have this whole fancy bag just for ice fishing?
You don't mix and match. Ever.
Jeez, you don't mess around, do you?
Told you earlier. I'm a very serious man.
So, what are you gonna make with what we catch?
Exactly.
Hey,
That's
you
the
got
most
me figured
important
out. Slice
question.
of fresh fish, topped with garlic, pesto, walnuts, just a drop of olive oil. Pure perfection. As my partner in crime, you're entitled to a cut.
Okay. I'm always
Works
down
for me,
some
partner.
food.
So, about last night. I don't know what Alyson said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
Pushed to her were too different. Yeah, you did push a little too much.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
That was the kid who killed his mom. Ooh, let's not go there.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too
I
if you
feel
want.
like
Just be careful, okay?
it's.
Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll
Smooth.
keep it in mind.
I feel like
Thanks for
it's
listening.
way
Don't mention
colder
it.
outside than these light jackets they
Don't
have
you
on.
say anything. I got this.
Like, I feel like they should have some heavy coats, but what do I know?
Reel him in. Don't let it escape.
I won't. Stop putting pressure on me.
Easy. Oh. Whoa.
Now there's 3
Bam.
fish.
3 out of 3.
Alyson
Well played.
joins us. There's plenty to go around.
I got nothing. That was clean.
Fish all the fish.
Huh.
Hell yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really 2 ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
You still want to risk it with me? Hey, okay. It's not just for me. Yes. I'm all in for
you're
this
still
relationship here.
interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
Yes. Total agreement.
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you, and it'd be cool.
By the way,
I
I'm
feel
seeing hallucinations
safe.
in my past, and
You are?
I have this voice with my sister.
Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Speaking our minds to each other.
Yeah,
so
she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that.
Don't want to confess
You
that.
want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Okay.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Okay. Make a move. Make a move, of course.
You okay?
Never better. Is this the moment where Alyson shows up? Because that's like a sibling move. Oh look, he did cheer up your brother, Alyson. Oh, there she is. Hanging outside in the cold.
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We're done anyway.
He didn't cook for us though. Oh wait, we don't have a working stove.
Catch
do we?
anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, It's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here.
Aw, they made up. Good.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Arson's not his style.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden loft? That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
Let's go to the secret barn loft.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
Yeah, we got
Is
our
it-
deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So obviously the ladder's gone, but
Right here.
what about that handle?
Excuse me.
Is it still here somewhere?
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
I don't have to do this.
We don't have to do this. We might not like what we find.
When has that ever stopped us?
Right. So,
No lever. Man, this place is a mess. I thought I saw something red over here, but guess my mind's just playing tricks on me. The handle should be behind this.
handle. What? Oh.
Ah, there it
Oh.
is.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the
In the
clouds.
cloud. Hey, wow.
Come on, let's
Okay.
find a way.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
You could just climb up the hunk of junk car you got covered up, but you know, whatevs. Ladder's right here. Okay, at least they did a cutscene for this because I was going to question if he was going to put an entire ladder in his pocket. Which game characters have been known to do, and I've questioned that too.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
Yeah, but what about the paintings like it was done for children? Just tell him to come up there because...
Here, found a switch.
Oh, jeez. Once upon a time, there was a young... What?
Holy shit. Well, that
Oh,
shaved a
precious.
few years off my
Felt.
life.
What? I can't leak that out.
Whoa. horror story.
Look, she left us something.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Oh boy.
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah, let's start here.
Oh wait, no, shit. Alright.
Recognize this?
Yeah, it's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
Once upon a
It
time,
looks
sound
like it,
princess who
but
fell.
It's different, right? Can you check?
It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Huh. Is there an extra star here? Or am I just imagining that?
Okay.
Figured anything out yet?
I'm still figuring it out. Okay.
Nah, still figuring it out.
So a book of goblins.
Well, here it is.
Ooh.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about
cover.
Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Once upon a time, in the castle just beyond the ancient and deep forest, the Mad Hunter was punished by the Goat Lady for failing to return with the wise princess. For your failure, said the Goat Lady, I will take your left hand. You will return to the ancient and deep forest and hunt the wise princess. And if you bring her back, I will turn your hand to you. Fail again, and I will take your right hand. Okay. The Mad Hunter could hunt with just his right hand, but if he lost both his hands, he would never be able to hunt again. He would no longer be a Mad Hunter, but only a Mad Man. So the Mad Hunter returned to the ancient and deep forest, searching with piercing eye for the wise princess. The crafty goblins were out searching for mischief when they saw the Mad Hunter on the prowl. We cannot let him find the princess, said the goblins, and so they devised a plan. It was wash day, and the princess had hung her beautiful gown out to dry. They stole it from the line and stuffed it full of straw, and then returned to where the Mad Hunter was scouring the paths of the forest. As the Mad Hunter turned down a path that would have led him to a big wooden house, the goblin stanced the straw princess in and out of view in the opposite direction. The ruse worked. The hunter fixed his piercing eye on them and followed. Through the day and the night, they led him away from the true princess. As night fell, the crafty goblins realized the error in their plan. The Mad Hunter was now hunting them. If he caught them, he would not be kind, so they put their heads together to come up with a plan. It did not take them long to realize where they should go. They led the Mad Hunter to the edge of the deep and icy lake. When he came into view, they weighed the fake princess down with stones and dropped her into the frigid water. Careful not to plunge into the depths themselves, lest the moon hag take her revenge on them. The Mad Hunter removed his clothing and dove in after the fake princess. He followed the shape of the sinking princess deep into the chilly water, down below where the ice covered the lake's surface. Finally, he caught her, but when he spun her toward him, he realized she had no head, and that her body was stuffed with straw. And then he felt a slippery fin brush his shoulder as the moon hat loomed overhead. The next morning, the princess went to retrieve her gown from the clothing line and found that it was gone. She immediately suspected the goblin's mission to call goblins, so she take my gown. The goblins emerged from her cave and nodded sadly. Now what shall I wear? Asked the princess, sad and angry that she had lost her only dress. Let us explain, said the goblins. So they told the princess the story of the Mad Hunter, and they produced his clothing, which was a bit larger for the princess, but much warmer than her beautiful gown. She immediately forgave them. Thank you, my friends, for rescuing me, and for this clothing, which will keep me much warmer in the winter than my beautiful gown. The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Though he plotted the day he would emerge to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand. And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter. Okay.
Okay, spot the differences. It's just a random star. No special meaning.
Oh, is it the picture? That. The star. The princess isn't there.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
There's no castle. There are hands, and there's a forest. Right? But you didn't talk about this.
Wait. Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
Yeah,
See
okay.
the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
Okay. The hands are there, but they're not quite
The Mad
same.
Hunter still has 2 hands here.
Yeah.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other one, or after he earned it back?
Which either makes it before most of the stories or after.
Yeah, at some point when she was running away from whatever the hell the Mad Hunter meant to Marianne.
Okay. The flowers are there. Is the forest slightly different?
Figured anything out yet?
Whoops, back. Do you have a clue?
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Yeah, got that. Oh, I didn't realize I could. Title. Tree, castle. The stars are the same, right? Yeah. What's that?
Huh. No goblets.
Yeah. In the original.
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
The Gold Lady is the wise princess's cruel mother, who sent the Mad Hunter to drive the girl back to the palace.
Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than the cliche bullshit like it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I realized I'm not ready. Maybe we could have dealt with this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on. Things would have been different, but the damage is done. It's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You are an amazing person, and you make me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here but gone. Bryn.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic? You think the guy with her is Brent from the letter?
I would guess so.
Environment over economy, okay.
Did you know she studied engineering?
Jeez.
But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled, like someone tried to throw it away. I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Mary Ann.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Oh, poor thing.
My
Why would she
birdie
keep an old
Polly.
drawing of a pet in here?
Miss you forever.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
And that's it.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay. Examine.
There's the gold lady again.
Her cruel parents kept
She's
her locked away.
All over the board.
Their
There was a
rusty
figure of
palace.
her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Oh. Kept her locked away in their rusty palace. Whoop.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones
Okay.
are real.
The bird. Right?
Is the gold lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say she's getting rid of them, not setting them free.
Engineering, right?
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
Was he in art?
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
What's in there this time?
Another letter? Jeez.
Her father.
1996. Oh, Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I will have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just found her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, and church members. It's now 11 p.m. I'm sitting alone in the kitchen surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin Edie brought in a beautiful photo album full of our holiday pictures in black corner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and we can only hope you made it to Alaska or wherever you are, and that you and your child are both safe. Oh, they didn't even know they're twins. Go back. Your mother has been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, it spread throughout her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All that suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them and shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Wow.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us.
Wait, what?
Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
Possible, but
Fuck.
she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Salmonberry Park.
Salmonberry Park. Okay, that's L.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
Don't
The
be strange.
weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Mary Ann when the whole town was turning on us?
Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers and questions. Your head to which you're on. Smiley face shy. Miss you already. Saw and prom. Sorry we lost you to modest relations. Miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also your wild edibles picking skills. Pretty Marcus. Oh my gosh, Marianne. Rick, Marianne, you had the warmest and beautiful aura. And I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings. Thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed. I like your pictures, okay? Oh, that's the house.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Here's my Delos Crossing house number. Let him know you were interested in the house he's seeing Tammy.
Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Okay, what's
This
that?
just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
One day, she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
Oh.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
She went to Salmonberry. What is this?
This is the princess's house.
Okay. Salmonberry. That's the princess's house? What is this?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Okay, Gold Lady's Castle. Okay, deselect. Can I deselect? Am I supposed to put them in order?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Okay.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
And then...
This is the princess's house.
Oh, no, I don't want this.
What's that plant thing on top?
Yeah,
Oh,
Salmonberry.
those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Then she... Oops. Then she find,
Some sort of clock.
Then,
This is the princess's house.
Then this?
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Yes,
What's in there? Another letter?
the princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Once upon a time in an ancient deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched her tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spots in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch on its surface to shine and wake. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty and running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it could. Then she would pluck it up, place it on her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated, but she knew it was safest on her pillow while she slept. Oh my gosh. Whoops. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows and their panes. Fearing a gust might burst through a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. The next day, the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara on even more thoroughly and grateful as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon his pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull, and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign that anything could have gone amiss, only the broken tiara. Mute upon the ground, she picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But though she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone beyond repair, and no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in its same spot in the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, and her gaze fixed upon a sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in the world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
Oh, okay.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah.
But there's like several other
Demons
pictures
in that
here.
chest.
OLE, right?
Okay? So, how do we...
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
What? Sit down.
Back in your pond, Big Frog.
Oh.
The Secret Keeper, hiding secrets in the clouds. Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his
I
walk
don't
back.
have all these people. I mean, people.
The Ice
resource.
King goes in the forest, obviously. There you go, stalwart moose. Crafty goblins go here. That's the pious pelican spot. The mad hunter, always on the princess's trail.
I missed you.
The moon hag's gotta
Not
be
too
present
bad.
in her lake. — 'Cause 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 ' Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know. We'll get to those later. Let's finish this one, okay?
All right, should be easy enough.
Right? So, well, right? O L E. It said red, orange, and yellow. Oh. L E O. Leo. That was your brother's name.
All right,
Okay.
should be easy enough. Yes.
Just Leo's baby pictures. And she finally found happiness.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Yes. Oh.
A baby blanket? Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Alyson, Ollie, we write stories to
was her son.
understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine for you so long. Oh, my love. Goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Because she hit something. Oh.
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Did she bury him there?
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We
Too
did.
late now.
It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking on that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up the book and check?
Wait. Oh, bear's gift to the princess, okay. The bear and the princess? Once upon a time in ancient deep forest, the old bear stood on the bank of the river, swiping at salmon on the way to the swallowing grounds. Just as he got his paw on a particularly fat one, he heard a woman shouting for help. He considered eating his salmon, but then she screamed again, and he lumbered over to investigate. After a short walk, he found the princess clinging to the top of a tree where a wolf snarled and snapped at the base of the tree. The bear would normally not get in the middle of such a situation. After all, as a fellow predator, he understood the wolf's need to hunt. But when he saw the princess, he was struck by her beauty, and he knew he had to help. With a great roar, the bear heaved onto his hind legs, rising to his full height. The wolf snapped and snarled in his direction, but the bear roared again, and the wolf took off in a tree, his tail between his legs. The old bear fell down on all fours, stared at the princess. She regarded him fearfully. "You can come down," he said. "How do I know you didn't see me so you can eat me yourself?" asked the princess. "I suppose it's a fair question, but I promise I won't eat you." The princess had no reason to trust the old bear except that he had kind eyes, so she slowly made her way down the tree. When she reached the ground, the bear only watched her, so she supposed she was not going to be eaten today. "Thank you," she told the bear. "Of course. Can I walk with you back home?" "Of course." Okay. Fresh caught salmon, ripe berries, newly bloomed bluebell. bear be anything? After all, she had no meat. Okay, she and Jeremy brush out his fur, pick berries without smushing half of them. She would be an excellent mother for his cubs. Sorry, you are a very good friend and I appreciate what you've done, but I can't marry. You're a bear, I'm a princess, it would never work. We'll always be friends. I won't think I should this happen when you're after that and finally you are my dear friend, I appreciate all you've done for me, but I was sooner you have left me to the wolves than marry you. Okay. So he bought her salmon, berries, and a bluebell.
Fresh caught salmon? A handful of ripe berries?
Of what? Red berries?
Or not. A handful of ripe berries?
Okay, ripe berries, yes. And a bluebell. I don't know what a bluebell.
A newly bloomed bluebell? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go.
Sorry for the note on the door like a prison inmate. You okay? I stopped by and rang a couple times this week, but she didn't answer. I could see the light in the hayloft, so I figured you were in, but didn't want to talk. Hope it didn't ruin everything. I know I probably came on kind of strong, but the thing is, I don't know how to talk to someone like you. You were strong and kind. You know how much it is, how hard it is for me to keep up. I guess all that went in my head, but I want you to know I got the message and I'm going to get out of here now. There doesn't need to be any bad feelings. You can pass on the street and say hello or not. It's okay. P.S. I noticed your car was leaking, so I put some sealant in there. You might need to take it to the shop, though. Let me know if you want me to come with you, because sometimes these guys try to rip you off. If not, no big deal. See ya. Aww. Sam. Okay. Crafty
Goblin's loot.
That's from The Princess and the Two Thieves. I drew the original.
And I distinctly remember drawing that cake, which is arguably the best part of that illustration.
All right, Picasso. Then you probably remember what the goblins stole in that story, huh?
Princess and the Two Thieves. Princess, native, blah, blah, blah. Food was disappearing. Few fruits and nuts and eggs vanishing during the night. It's the birds but then small spoons and plates, forks and knives and blankets. I will make a cake, a big cake with every egg and fruit. The lock had opened, the cake had disappeared. Okay, so, whoops. They stole fruits and nuts and eggs, spoons and plates, so silverware, and then they stole the cake. Okay.
Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs.
What is this?
Did they steal candy?
No.
Wait. Some flour for the cake, maybe?
No.
Maybe not. What if they took some spoons?
Yes.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
Best mom in the world, the prettiest princess. Alright.
The Very Old Beaver's Repair List.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Burn that. What is this story? Back. Very old beavers, repair list. Ah, here it is. Shook, yes, okay. Help with the roof. Roof support posts. Uh, okay. Whoops. So they help with the roof here. Shingles off the roof, planks off the wall, and a post.
She fixed the roof shingles.
And this support beam here, right?
She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She fixed the planks that... All right.
Yep.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you, so I thought I could have a chance and let her know you don't feel like saying goodbye. I'm being short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't begin how exhausting it's been for you to look at a sick old lady. We have 2 small children at home. I know you want to keep fighting. Let me keep fighting disease for recovery, but it's been a great strength of mind to know when it's time to let go, the time that's come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. The poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died. But I know he's in pain. I'd be in so much more at peace knowing he has family. Maybe you could teach the kids how to fish. Yeah, spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth. Give the kids a kiss for me. And the last one. Crafty goblins.
The
good
crafty
deeds.
goblin's good deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really
Okay. Pelican helps her friends? I don't think it's that one. Is it this one? They redid the story.
remember.
Crafty goblins, good deeds. Okay, this is a story. Mine took a little, her beak never empties, okay? I will share my food with you. You must follow my return. Okay. They found the moose. Itchy, hard to reach spots. Okay, scratch the moose. Gave the moose a scratch. The old bear could not get the honey. They dropped it. Scratch, beehive, hug. Okay, let's try.
They gave the stalwart moose a good scratch on the back. They broke open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Pelican Crossing Specialty Gift Boutique located near Shea Glacier, to Gaston Channel Tours, South Dallas Crossing locals specialized assortment of high quality products from home accessories, handmade. Act as a relay between the buzzing arts and craft scene. Business plan is prepared to obtain financing in an amount of $20,000 to purchase inventory. Working on the executive summary part on business plan. What do you think? Okay. And is that it? Alright.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
You're cute looking.
I guess we could stay a little longer if you think there's more to find.
I don't have any more figurines. We can't fix that.
I wish she just explained all this to us.
And I did all that. Okay, I think this is it actually. Yeah, nothing in those corners. Sorry. Can't talk to you, so.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night.
Alright.
Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Come on. Who is it? Who is your dad? Show
Almost.
me Tom. It's Tom, right?
Tom?
Yup.
Tom Vecchi is our father?
Yup.
Of course.
Knew
It had to
it.
be.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if
We
he
just
won't?
tried
We know his
to-
secret. He will. Tom, it's Alyson.
Your daughter.
We need to talk. We know it was you.
Holy shit, boss. I knew it. I knew it. Now this man just tried to burn down the farm. I mean, so, you know, be ready to fight an old
Let
man
me
if you
take
have
the
to.
lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
You waited out in the dark for him? It's the house. Ominous meet up. Did you at least call Eddie the cop? Just in case?
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? Well, we didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Oh my god, I don't like him. Tried to burn down.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face.
Still will.
I had to do something.
Ooh.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
You should still
He's
punch
not
him in the
even the
face.
least bit sorry for what he did. He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
You. I don't like you.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Oh no. I believe snitch.
Excuse me?
You
Call
want me to pay
up
for my
Eddie
mistakes?
right
Fine.
now. Call him up.
Please,
right
Tessa
now.
can't know.
Oh, and call Tessa too.
This would kill her.
Tell Tessa.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Yeah, you preyed on her.
That was convenient for you, huh? You preyed on her because she was vulnerable. And you knew you could always blame it on crazy Marianne Ronan if you got caught.
It was nothing like that. Nothing at all. Your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I
Tyler,
got
can you
caught
just
up.
punch?
Love made me a fool. Look, I made
I don't like him.
mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three
No.
of us.
Call Eddie
Why?
right now.
We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign.
Ooh,
Am I wrong?
snitch.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it, but I will if I have to.
What?
He knows.
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Oh,
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
holy shitballs.
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
Manhunter.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
But you stood there and watched it happen.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Oh shit.
Be smart about this, Alyson. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
You're a piece of shit.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions.
Basically,
There are a whole lot of lives at stake.
this
here.
ending choice is me confessing to
Leave us the
Alyson,
fuck alone
confessing to
and never come back.
facing consequences, isn't it? In order for him to get any kind of karma, she has to confess that she killed her mom.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Oh dear. Listen, if we do another one where we see her version and his version, well, I'm definitely choosing Tyler's version. The happier version. Oh my god. Yep, 2 variations. We are going with...
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me.
Tyler's.
She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we?
Jesus.
The second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
I'm choosing the Tyler version because I don't care if it's not quite the truth, but I feel like this might give me... Wait, Tom's version? Oh, hell no.
I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! I'm going to kill you! No, don't do this. Mom, no.
Yep.
Alyson,
Why would he ever trust Tom?
what?
Don't like Tom. But he was there. He could have fished her out of the lake and saved her.
Tom was
Nope.
lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You want to go back inside?
Yeah.
Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking about our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions? Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
Be the Wonder Twins.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
Yeah.
And that is the story
Be the Wonder
of how
Twins.
the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
This is the end. Okay. 6 months later. Oh, wow. There's actual seasons. Did they... Is this their new place? Right? Call Tyler. Start writing a new chapter.
Hey, it's me.
Hey,
Hmm.
everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. I just came back from shopping and thought I'd call.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. What's going on?
Oh, how's your life?
How's life in the big city?
Juno is cool.
Oh, he went to
Okay,
Juno.
I'm a
not her.
convert. Everyone at the JCE has been so welcoming, and I went to a march last week.
Look at you, Mr. Socialite. I could use a good kick in the pants. I've been trying to sit down and write a new story, but I keep putting it off.
A new story for the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, I guess a sort of sequel.
That's awesome. I'd love to find out what happens to those two.
Thanks. That's what I needed to hear.
What happened to Tom?
Did you get my text about Tom losing the election?
Yes, it was good.
Oh yeah. Can't say I'm surprised. Or sorry. Or anything. Fuck that guy.
Ooh, speaking of telling Tom to fuck off, Tessa left him.
Good.
Finally. God. I really hope she told him to stuff it.
In the name of the Father. Bye-bye.
Guess that's it.
All right, time for me to get going.
Okay, but real quick. Everything good with the house?
Yeah, I'm starting to make it mine. To tame it, if you will.
You think you made the right call staying?
Yeah, I think so. Even after everything. This feels like where I need to be right now.
Maybe that's a good thing to write about.
Counseling teacher,
You know what?
staff
That's
accountant.
not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, but you better give me credit if you do.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too, sis.
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries. But better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies. Really love having to
Oh,
drive that 20
that's what it
extra
was.
miles for groceries. But better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies.
This place is coming along pretty nicely, actually.
I guess that's as close as she'll ever get to divorcing him.
From Juneau International Airport, where I was soon board a plane to Manila on a missionary assignment. Apologize for not coming in person to say goodbye. Before I go, something I feel must confess to you, perhaps because I have never found a strength to confront my husband. I have never been able to forgive Marianne for her betrayal. I truly did love you both like my own children. I always try to forgive your mother for her unapologetic lifestyle, but when I discovered that you were the fruit of her affair with my Thomas, I wanted her to suffer like I was suffering, and I brought down on your house the wrath I never dared to unfold in mine. Deeply ashamed all these years, surprised how much better I feel without an open. I hope you can find in your hearts to forgive me. Okay. Hey, Allie, knocked a few times with your arm, took a long look at the deck. Took a look at the deck and it won't need much work. Just good scrub and oiling. I know you told me you wanted to take care of it. All the stuff you need should be in the barn. You know where to find me if you want me to fix anything up for you. I'm still pretty good at fixing things. They only blow up some of the time. That was a joke, except that one time. Sam. P.S. Say hello to your brother. P.S. Again, I think I hit your mailbox in my truck. I'm an ass. Coming to fix that too. Aww. Go outside. Okay. Let me go back inside. Let's go explore inside first. then come outside. Takes an Alaska Crime Commission. Wrong collected task force examine law enforcement crisis. Okay. Say finds messiness in disorganization, signs of high intelligence. Laughing emoji. According to science, living in a 400 square foot apartment is no excuse for leaving a pile of fish heads in your counter for a week. So that's the one with 2 porches and a yard. Whatever, you're just jelly at my genius. Clean your room unless you want to be roomies with roaches. Michael, screaming emoji. Actually, according to the article, these filthy things must be geniuses. Okay. Read. Sleep. Oh, after 20 minutes of vacuuming. Oh, right there. You sleep on your side of the bed. This is the only way you have found to fill the empty spaces or the ways of hunger for. Some days are better than others. Some days you do not like ripping your heart out your chest to feed on it, so you can pretend to feel something other than this inexplicable crossed out. Okay. 2:30 a.m. Sound of the rain is drilling against the echoes. To die again, you do not know what to do with your hands, what to do with your lungs. This one is still a mystery to me. You look at the time and count back the hours to where it used to be, and then you turn back the time on every clock. Forgive me, sometimes I'm afraid I will become another book collecting dust in the corner of a shelf I cannot reach. You are standing a little too close to the edge of a railroad. Here you are, here you are. It's not that you want to jump, you're just thinking about it. Coffee. Okay, yeah, I've read this. This was in the loft.
To work. Come on, Alyson.
Nope. That's probably the last
Got
part.
this, sis.
Let's hope.
Only made it stronger. Because I don't know how far away Juno is, but it's probably some miles there. That's Tyler's picture. He got rid of the little hair style he had there. Little swoop. Cleaned up the bathroom. Oh. I like that. You have put in a lot of work into this place. Because it was not in good shape when you guys got here. Alright. Now, we will go outside.
Hey, Allison. Guess you're not answering your landline either. Just wanted to check in and see if we're still out for dinner tomorrow. I'm making my special Eddie-licious fish tacos. Oh, sorry, gotta run. Mayor Scrow just walked into my office. Love you, little moose.
Aw.
Hey, Princess. Well, I'm doing like you asked and calling ahead to let you know I'm on my way out to replace that
Sam.
door. So, that's up. See you soon.
Can I go inside? No? Okay. Maybe.
I should try to fix this up before summer. It'd be nice to swim off it again.
Okay. Guess that's just it. Did you fix a little hidey hole down under here? Yeah, I guess you did.
I should probably seal this a little better. Or just embrace my future as a rat lady.
Alright. Now we can go inside. Go. Move. Write this final chapter. Oh, oh.
You got this, sis.
Let's hope.
You're here, little nugget. Your future little nugget. Oh, she adopted one. Yay. All right.
A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt.
Why'd you close the door? You're the only one there.
Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house. That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls, and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures. So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house.
Okay.
For it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story.
The disappearing plants, okay.
And to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.
Twins for life. I enjoyed this. One of the things that I feel like they improved on since the very first Life is Strange, I absolutely, as much as I liked it, I really disliked the characters in Life is Strange. I didn't care for Chloe, I didn't care for Max, but I did like the game. Second Life is Strange, loved the two brothers. I also love these two siblings here. So, this was great. This was fantastic. Now, if we could just do a Marvel thing where they all suddenly team up, I don't know. They make a real Mad Hunter demon and they all have to defeat it. I would be there for this. Make their own little Marvel team. It's grateful they can play Marianne's puzzle. Avery, okay. It's the right thing. 0% believed in Tom's testimony. Yeah, fuck Tom. Twins sheltered their bond and kept their voice. Held on to their voice, alright. Eddie remained in the dark. Did not confess the truth, okay. Yeah. Sam felt understood with his addiction, okay. Michael felt 67% kissed him, 33% did not. Okay, that is the end. Tell me why. This was a pretty solid experience. I enjoyed it, but everything must come to an end. So, until next time.